Long Island medium Theresa Caputo's ex-husband, Larry Caputo, was taken into custody by police after he was accused of scamming women, and her family situation has gotten more complicated. His second wife, Connie Talley-Studdy, could not bear this situation and left him and decided to divorce. This has taken a new turn for their relationship, and many are surprised about this state of their relationship. After Larry Caputo was accused of cheating on women, his family life became more disorganized. Connie Talley-Studdy, a longtime associate of Larry Caputo, could not stand the allegations against her and her police custody. Connie has stated that she no longer wants to be in the relationship and has asked for a divorce. This is a big challenge for Larry Caputo because the decision of his second wife has complicated his personal and family life. Besides, this incident caused further estrangement in his family, especially to his children, who are now hostile to him. Thus, Larry Caputo is currently facing a new problem and stress, which has created a big question mark for his future relationship and family relationship. However, behind the readings, cameras, and public persona lies a personal journey that is often complex and deeply rooted in her family dynamics. Central to her story is her relationship with her father, whose influence played a significant role in her life, both before and after her rise to fame. Theresa grew up in Hicksville, Long Island, in a family that would become an integral part of her identity. Her father, whom she had always been close to, was a strong influence on her early years. Despite his initial skepticism about her mediumship abilities, his eventual support was crucial in shaping her path. The bond between them was founded on love, mutual respect, and the shared experience of growing up in a close-knit family that prioritized togetherness. In the early years of Theresa's mediumship journey, her father struggled to understand her gifts. As is often the case with individuals who possess extraordinary abilities, those around them may initially be skeptical or even frightened by what they perceive as unexplainable phenomena. This was true for her father, who had difficulty accepting his daughter's connection to the spirit world. However, his eventual acceptance was not just about belief in her abilities, but a testament to their enduring relationship and his ability to evolve alongside her. In her interviews, Theresa often recalls how her father, while not initially a believer in her mediumship, came to see the profound impact her abilities had on the lives of others. This shift in perspective was transformative for both Theresa and her father. Through his support, Theresa began to gain the confidence she needed to embrace her gifts fully and take them public. One of the most poignant aspects of Theresa's career has been her ability to channel messages from the deceased, often receiving personal and emotional messages for the living. It is believed that these messages are a source of comfort and closure for those who have lost loved ones. One of the most moving aspects of her work has been her connection with her own father after his passing. Theresa frequently talks about how, after his death, she continued to receive messages from him during her readings. These messages were not just about closure, but about love, guidance, and the bond they shared, even beyond the physical world. Her father's messages provided Theresa with a deeper understanding of life, death, and the spirit world, lessons she now shares with her clients during readings. These personal experiences are integral to her career and have shaped her as a medium in profound ways. As Theresa's career blossomed, so did the complexities of her personal life. The challenges of balancing her mediumship career, raising a family, and dealing with the demands of fame were not always easy. Her father, who had been a pillar of support, became even more essential as Theresa navigated these pressures. Her relationship with her ex-husband, Larry Caputo, and the challenges of maintaining a family life in the spotlight are also pivotal aspects of her personal journey. Despite the ups and downs in her personal life, Theresa's love for her family, particularly her children and father, has remained unwavering. Her ability to read and communicate with the deceased, though often a source of joy for her, also came with its own emotional toll. Having her father's support during these times was invaluable. Theresa Caputo's success as a medium is not just a result of her gifts, but also of the unwavering love and support she received from her father. His belief in her, even in moments of doubt, helped shape her into the person she is today. More than just a medium, Theresa is a woman who carries her father's legacy forward in her work and in the way she loves her own family. Her father's influence is felt not only in her readings, but also in her messages of love, hope, and closure. Though her father is no longer physically present, his messages continue to shape Theresa's perspective on life, death, and the importance of familial bonds. For Theresa, every reading is not just a chance to help others connect with their loved ones, but an opportunity to honor the relationship she shared with her father, a message that transcends death and speaks to the enduring power of love. However, it's not just her spiritual connections that have captured the hearts of her fans. Recently, a very personal moment shared by Theresa has added a deeper layer to her story, a meaningful message from her father that has left a lasting impact on her life. Theresa's father, whose guidance and wisdom she holds dear, recently shared a message with her that profoundly resonated with her, both as a daughter and as a mother herself. While it's not uncommon for Theresa to communicate with spirits and receive messages from the other side, this particular message came from someone very close to her heart, her father, who has always been a major influence in her life. In a moment of reflection, Theresa spoke about her father's words during an intimate conversation. He told me that the most important thing in life is to cherish the small moments and to always keep an open heart, Theresa shared. These words, which seem simple yet profound, struck a chord with her. As a mother and a spiritual medium, Theresa often finds herself balancing the pressures of her public life with her private relationships. Her father's reminder to savor every small moment and keep her heart open has inspired her to prioritize the things that truly matter. For Theresa, this message from her father was especially meaningful. Given the challenges she's faced in recent years, divorcing her longtime husband, navigating family tensions, and facing health struggles, Theresa has learned that life's most important lessons often come from those who love us most. Sometimes we forget to stop and appreciate the little things because we're so caught up in the bigger picture, she reflected. But my father's words are a beautiful reminder that life is about more than just what we see. It's about the love we share and the connections we make along the way. Her fans have also been moved by the sincerity of this message. In her social media posts, Theresa shared her thoughts on how her father's wisdom helped her through tough times. Many fans, especially those who have followed her journey, have expressed their own gratitude for her vulnerability and for sharing such a meaningful message. Theresa has always been open about the challenges she's faced, both in her personal and professional life. Her honesty about her struggles, including her recent battles with health issues, has endeared her to her audience. Now, as she continues to cope with her own personal battles, Theresa is finding solace in her father's words and the lessons they offer. The impact of this message has gone beyond Theresa's immediate family. Fans, who view Theresa as a source of strength and inspiration, have embraced her father's words and are finding their own meaning in them. For many, it has become a reminder to cherish their loved ones, appreciate the present, and maintain an open heart despite life's hardships. While Theresa Caputo's journey has always been filled with extraordinary spiritual connections, this moment, one of love, family, and wisdom, has shown that even in the face of challenges, the simplest messages can be the most powerful. Whether it's her father's advice or her own experiences as a medium, Theresa continues to inspire others by showing that the key to overcoming obstacles often lies in the love and lessons we receive from those closest to us. However, Theresa Caputo, known for her unique medium abilities, has brought the mystical world of spirit communication into the homes of millions through her hit show Long Island Medium. But beyond the supernatural readings and psychic revelations, there's a deeper, more profound element to her show that resonates with many viewers, particularly in how it addresses emotional vulnerability. In a world where men, especially, are often taught to suppress their feelings, behind the read, Real Men Do Cry is not just a metaphor for the emotional depth of the show, but a powerful reminder that everyone, regardless of gender, can and should express their emotions freely. In a special segment of the show, Theresa took an introspective journey into what it means to be emotionally honest and how societal pressures on men to hide their tears and vulnerabilities affect not only them but their relationships with others. This was a pivotal moment for the series, showing that even the most stoic individuals could experience profound emotional release when confronted with the spirit world and their loved ones. For decades, society has upheld the stereotype that men should be strong, composed, and devoid of over-emotional displays. Phrases like "real men don't cry" have become ingrained in our cultural lexicon, perpetuating a harmful belief that vulnerability is a sign of weakness. Theresa Caputo, however, challenges this stereotype in her show, highlighting that crying and expressing emotions are part of the healing process, both for the living and the departed. One particularly poignant moment came when Theresa was performing a reading for a father who had lost his son. The father, an emotionally reserved individual, had been holding on to years of grief, afraid that showing emotion would diminish his strength. As Theresa communicated with his son, the floodgates opened. Tears began to flow, not as a sign of weakness, but as a manifestation of the immense love and pain that had been locked inside for so long. Theresa's ability to tap into these deep-seated emotions is not only an extraordinary gift, but also an act of catharsis. For the viewers, especially the men watching the show, it sends a powerful message. It is okay to cry. It is okay to show vulnerability. In fact, it's healthy. Theresa's message is clear. Real men, like everyone else, are entitled to the full spectrum of human emotions, including tears. Through her readings, Theresa offers a safe space for men to confront their grief and open up in a way that society often tells them they should not. Her mediumship provides a unique bridge between the emotional and spiritual worlds, allowing individuals to process trauma and pain in a supportive environment. It's through these intense emotional experiences that many men in the show realize that it's not only acceptable but necessary to express their feelings. The show's real power lies in its ability to dissolve the stigma surrounding male vulnerability. In numerous episodes, viewers witness men who, after years of holding back their emotions, finally find the freedom to express what they've been hiding. Whether it's tears for lost loved ones, guilt over unsaid words, or unhealed wounds, these moments of emotional release serve as reminders that men, too, need emotional healing. Theresa's role as a medium in this process is transformative. By connecting with the spirits of the deceased, she allows men to hear the words they needed to hear, receive the closure they longed for, and most importantly, release the weight of unexpressed emotions. It's a cathartic journey, one that encourages viewers, particularly male viewers, to understand that grieving, crying, and letting go of suppressed feelings is part of the human experience. In one episode, a father who had lost his son years ago was initially reluctant to accept that his son's spirit was trying to communicate with him. Theresa, with her unmistakable style, gently pushed the father to open his heart, leading him to a profound emotional breakthrough. By the end of the reading, the father was openly weeping, surrounded by his family, and for the first time in years, he was free of the emotional walls he had constructed. The importance of this moment can't be overstated. Men watching the show, many of whom may have been raised with similar ideas of emotional suppression, see firsthand the relief that comes with embracing vulnerability. It's a transformative message that is echoed in the show's tagline, "Real Men Do Cry." Theresa's approach to mediumship and emotional release has sparked an ongoing conversation about the role of emotions in men's lives. For decades, men have been conditioned to believe that their feelings, particularly those of sadness or grief, are best kept private. However, as more and more men open up about their struggles, the stigma surrounding emotional expression is slowly beginning to dissolve. In Behind the Read, Real Men Do Cry, Theresa taps into this evolving mindset, encouraging men to break free from these societal expectations. By shedding light on the healing power of tears, she is helping to normalize emotional expression for all genders. The men who participate in Theresa's readings are often left in awe of the emotional freedom they experience once they allow themselves to release their pain. Theresa's message has had a broader impact on the larger discourse surrounding mental health. As viewers witness the emotional transformation of individuals on the show, they are also encouraged to reflect on their own emotional states. Men, in particular, have begun to realize that the act of crying is not only a form of release, but also a necessary step toward healing. The show has become an emotional touchstone for many, offering a platform where emotions can be expressed without judgment. The real-world implications of this are profound. Men are beginning to seek help when they need it, reach out to therapists, and most importantly, understand that emotional vulnerability is not a sign of weakness but a pathway to growth. While Behind the Read, Real Men Do Cry focuses on the act of crying, it is ultimately about much more than tears. It's about compassion, connection, and the deep, often hidden, emotional lives of men. Through her work, Theresa Caputo not only communicates with the departed, but also brings comfort, understanding, and a renewed sense of connection to the living. In every reading, Theresa embodies the message that real strength lies in emotional honesty. By allowing herself to feel deeply, she encourages others to do the same. Her show has become more than just a vehicle for mediumship. It's a platform for emotional healing, challenging traditional norms, and breaking down barriers surrounding mental health. Behind the Read, Real Men Do Cry serves as a powerful reminder to us all that vulnerability and strength are not mutually exclusive. Through her readings, Theresa Caputo has shown that true emotional strength comes from the courage to express one's feelings openly. The act of crying, for both men and women, is not a sign of weakness, but a testament to the depth of human emotion and the power of healing. By addressing the stigma surrounding male emotional expression, Theresa's show has opened the door for a broader cultural shift, one where men can embrace their emotions without fear of judgment. As more men join the conversation, expressing their pain, joy, grief, and love openly, the world moves closer to a future where all people, regardless of gender, can live authentically and emotionally free. Through her work, Theresa Caputo has not only helped countless individuals find peace with their past, but also contributed to the wider movement of redefining strength, compassion, and emotional honesty for all. This journey is one of healing, empowerment, and most importantly, the realization that real men do cry. And that's the message Theresa Caputo delivers to her audience every time she steps into the spotlight. However, has expanded her television presence with a new series titled Theresa Caputo, Raising Spirits, which premiered on Lifetime on January 25, 2024. This show continues her journey of providing comfort and closure to individuals through her mediumship abilities. In a special episode of this series, Caputo offers healing messages to actress Cynthia Nixon, known for her role in The City. This interaction provides Nixon with comfort and insights, showcasing Caputo's unique ability to connect with individuals seeking solace. For viewers interested in this episode, it is available on Lifetime's official platforms. Additionally, Theresa Caputo's official Facebook page features clips and discussions about this and other episodes. Theresa Caputo continues to tour with her live show, Theresa Caputo Live, The Experience, bringing her mediumship to audiences across the country. Hello lovely viewers, welcome to my channel. I am Mina. Hope your day is so well. If you like the video, don't forget to subscribe the channel.